Hey everybody, G7 Healing here. How's it going? Alright, check out my short, Steampunk Priestess, Crown of Butterfly Bambini. You, viewer, are literally in the middle of a profound transformation. I'm getting a vision of a butterfly about to break through that chrysalis. You're about to transform. Now, with this transformation comes things with a different perspective. You're going to see things from a different perspective. Something that before you became this butterfly, what you weren't able to see is now going to be allowed to see. Take it how it applies. That's the message that I'm getting. There's truths behind tricks, and it could be your own tricks, it could be your mind tricks, it could be tricks of others. It doesn't matter. This whole message is about your perspective is changing, your viewpoint. You've learned lessons. You've gone through turmoil. You've gone through hardships. You've gone through lack of mindset, lack of things. Maybe being left out in the cold. Maybe you had to leave things out in the cold. Maybe you had to leave things behind. Your world is about to transform. And I'm talking about a perspective. Maybe you're going to see things on a lighter note. Maybe you're going to see things at face value. Take it out of place, but there's some major transition going on here. You're growing in a dramatic, life-changing way. Remember, progress is perfection. Growth is your strength. And I'm talking about your resilience. You have an ability to be flexible. That word, that flexible, to me is all about not judging yourself through your journey, not judging others. Stay aligned in a high vibration. Enjoy and embrace the change from going from that chrysalis to becoming that beautiful butterfly spreading their wings. You're going to see the world in a whole different light. But remember, are you willing to let go of what you have known, who you have been, without judging it? You've outgrown your past, so leave the past in the past. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, universe, divine, please make me a clear vessel of love, light, and healing. Please protect this reading and myself and the viewer. I appreciate you very much and thank you. Viewer, I'm telling you, you're about to see things from a different view. Things that were unclear to you are going to be all of a sudden very clear. It's all about you breaking through that chrysalis so that you can spread out your wings, dry your wings as a butterfly you are, and navigate your life in a new form, in a new way, with a new perspective. Everything is falling into place beautifully for you. So learn from your past. Remember your past. Don't dwell on the hardships. Don't dwell on the lack. Don't dwell on the negativity. I'm talking about understanding your future self in a more clear way will help you to move forward in another. That's what they said. Take it as how it applies. I cannot make this up. There we go. Turning point. Here you are, Wheel of Fortune, coming out of that chrysalis, having new viewpoints, having a different perspective, getting the karma you deserve, setting that wheel in motion in a positive direction. Turning point, viewpoint. You're different. You're not who you were in the past. You have outgrown who you were. And it happened like that, even though it felt gradually. But right when that moment to break free out of that cocoon, out of that chrysalis, comes that change very, very quickly. We don't know from moment to moment what's going to happen, right? But once you break out that chrysalis, it's a whole new world. Radical transformation is here. That good fortune is on your side. This is for your highest potential. This is for some type of life purpose, life path, spiritual awakening, all that combined. Allow the changes to take place. The changes that you might have previously believed were impossible is possible. You've already done it. It's here. Perfect timing. Perfect way. And here we go. The King of Swords is all about intellectual power. You have a keen sense of discernment now. You've earned some type of discernment. Maybe you were a little bit of a pushover. Maybe you had to build up that resilience. Maybe you had to build up some type of strength so that others can't take advantage of you or take you for granted, or you can speak your truth when need to, or when you need to be quiet, to be quiet. You balanced out the King of Swords energy that you had to gain. And that's really hard to do, viewer. That's really hard to do. Because a gift of discernment is a gift. You have to go through life. You have to be seasoned to understand discernment, how to use discernment. It's a gift. But there is something behind the King of Swords energy, that authoritative, that not letting someone just go, okay, yeah, it's fine, that's whatever. No, you say yes or no. Yes or no. And back it up. There was something about that you had to balance out in order to get this turning point, in order to break completely out of that chrysalis. And I know you know what I'm talking about. And what did I just say? Leave the past in the past. You have outgrown the past. The Four of Cups talks about past tied to the past. Don't be tied to past mistakes. Own them. Say, yep, I made a mistake. I learned from it. I grew from it. I know better now. Part of those past mistakes for you, viewer, whoever I'm talking to, is having discernment, knowing who's out to take advantage of you, to take some type of gain, maybe to have you take some type of loss. Take how it applies. You're so much better for where you put your energy, for where you put your time in. You have a really good sense of authority now with who earns your presence, who doesn't earn your presence, where you want to be. That was something that was waiting for you to fulfill. And I'm talking about the divine, okay? This is all metaphor, right? Waiting for you to balance out. Can they put their hand up? Can they put their, hand up and say, or their foot down, I should say, or your hand, whatever. Your foot down and say, no, that's not okay. Are you able to let things go that don't really matter? It's all about trying to figure out the balance in all and still rising above it, making the right choice, making the right decision, how you present it, how you express it, how you leave it, how you don't leave it, how you take action on something, how you don't take action on something. That was very hard for you to do, but you did it. And here we go. Finding that balance, getting grounded, And taking the time to give an answer instead of just pleasing somebody. You ain't doing that no more. You found some type of authoritative. You learned some type of authority. And it was really binding you. It was really stopping you from breaking through this chrysalis. But you did it. You found the balance. You had a goal. You try to better yourself every single day, getting out of the past nostalgia, saying, how am I going to work on myself? How am I going to fix myself? How can I be better every day within every moment? Thinking of the past, but not dwelling on the past. Thinking of past mistakes, but not dwelling on the mistakes. How am I going to be better? That's what you've been doing. And here comes that Empress. You're about to get some type of information, recognition for this, some type of communication about your strength. There's something about you, viewer, that stands out. Not most people in their lifetime can fulfill the balance of all the four elements. That's a very important message here. Not everybody in their lifetime can figure out the balance of all the elements. I'm talking about in the physical realm. Wands, swords, pentacles, cups. But that's why we're here. We got to find that Empress, that Emperor energy, that power. And then we can move on, right? Higher ourselves in the spiritual realm. We are all born, this is how I see it. We are all born high priestesses and hierophants. That's what I believe in. Because we start pure, right? Our energy, our inner being is pure, unconditional love, essence, happiness, balance, joy. But things happen to us in the physical to challenge us, to see how we can keep going. Are we going to dwell on an unhealed heart, an unhealed situation? Or are we going to heal it and move forward and learn that and put that lesson to rest? You've figured something out here, viewer. In a big way. So bask in this. And then here comes this King of Pentacles, and here comes a breakthrough. I'm telling you, somebody's coming in with a breakthrough to balance something out in your life. And I believe it might be a counterpart here. Let's keep going. You got a lot going on, viewer, but let me tell you something. It's because you wanted to better yourself every day, every moment. You want to learn from your past mistakes and not make them again. You wanted to strip down your mistakes into details and make, well, how did I react? How did they react? This is what's so beautiful about you, viewer. You looked at everybody else's perspective, not just your own. That's what makes you Empress, Emperor, worthy. That makes you worthy because you want to better yourself every day. And you've been doing it because you're about to break out of that chrysalis, I'm telling you. Here we go. Make a plan. Stay on target. Stick with a plan. This is saying two different things to me. We'll get the clarification in a second. But what I'm feeling from this is make a plan and or stick to your plan. Have a vision. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you right now, whatever you're doing, viewer, you got the divine's judgment. You got the divine's inner calling. You heed the calling. You did it. You did the work. I'm getting two different things, like I said before. You have a plan, and the divine has a plan for you. You exceeded some type of expectation of what I just said. Seeing things from different points of view, understanding it, being self-aware and aware of others. That's a really big thing to get over, is to get out of ourselves and be self-aware of what's around us. Not it's only about our world. It is to an extent. We're talking about our inner world is about us. But we have to be aware of the outside world to learn about our inside. Let me repeat that. We have to be aware of the outside to be aware and learn for our inside to grow on this karmic cycle planet. You figured something out. You got the karmic wheel here. You closed out a cycle that has everything to do with you putting your foot down when needed to be. You need to be harsh or have a harsh yes or a harsh no. Take out applies. But you did it. It's your strength. You used some type of, I'm going to be honest, I think people are very intimidated by you. It doesn't matter if you speak or not. It's your presence because your energy is so strong and so big and magnetic. People don't know what to do with that. They don't know how to navigate about that. Whether they're self-aware or not. It's like friction almost. But that's what I'm saying. Your energy is such a strong presence that whole King of Swords had to be tamed. Hence the strength card here. It had to be tamed because your energy is that strong. Your bark is really big. Maybe not your bite. You know what I'm saying? All right. I cannot make this up. We just talked about it. We got the Emperor and the Empress. I'm telling you, there's a divine counterpart. So whatever you're going through, and I'm getting a twin flame connection here. So whatever you're going through, viewer, just know your twin flame is going through the same thing in a different way, same situation, blah, 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 right? You're mirroring each other. And here we go. The King and Queen. Oh, we got the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Emperor. So this is what tells me. You both had to tame your strength. Tame your fearlessness. Making it more gentle. I'm getting Beauty and the Beast here. I'm getting Beauty and the Beast, right? It's like, the Beast wasn't, even though he looked ugly on the outside, doesn't mean he didn't have a heart. It's all about people's perspectives. Knowing how to relate to others, but keeping that fierceness, that boundary up of healthy boundaries. There's a yin and yang to everything. Let's get some more information. I could keep going, but, let's get some more clarification on here. I get a lot of the messages. So bear with me, please. Oh, yeah, there's justice here. Wow. There was some type of deception around this. Some type of justice was called. Now, that could be what was, the truth behind the tricks. That could mean that. That's what I'm getting. Let's get some more information, please, Divine. Here we go. You worked so hard while you were in that cocoon, viewer. Consistency wins the race. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the deck, but that is the most beautiful card. I love the Knight of Pentacles because it's assured success. You know why? Because you did the inner work. You took the time. You took the time that was been needed. And now you trust the universe that everything's going to unfold in the perfect way, in the perfect time. This change of this longevity of consistency and persistency is about to turn. What you thought was impossible is possible. What your day could, your whole life could flip in an hour, in a minute, in a second. That's what's going to happen. The moment that butterfly breaks out of that chrysalis, it's a whole new world. In a whole new way. Because you're going from a caterpillar that could only be on the ground, right? Now you can fly. It's a world, a new world's opening up for you. All because You did the inner healing, growing, and you did the inner calling from the divine. The divine was calling out. You heed the calling. You heeded. You actually did the work. You've been doing the work. And you're about to get a counterpart here. And here comes that Knight of Swords. I'm telling you. This is what I'm getting. Who are the viewer I'm talking to? You and your counterpart, take it out of place. You both could be going through this, but I'm seeing two knights here. You're at the same level. You're aligned. You're at knight status. One knight, slow and steady, wins the race. Another knight is very authoritative, breaking through, making things happen, telling it like it is. The other one's more grounded. Other one's more intellectual. There's two counterparts here. Going for the same goal I just heard. Wanting the same thing. I'm telling you, there's that strength again. You both are so strong and resilient. Taming the lion that's inside of you. I'm getting taming that overreactions or reactions that you might regret. Taking the time to react in the right manner, they just said. You both have done the inner work. Now you both are at a point that you are resilient to change. I'm talking about change and challenges. You're willing to challenge yourself with the change, and you're willing to change with the challenges that come about. And here we go. Yeah, I'm telling you. Contentment in all areas of your life with an opportunity from some type of emperor. The emperor's coming in with an opportunity. I'm getting this emperor as the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Emperor. I'm getting the viewer as the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. You both have strength quality. Very fierce. Very fearless in your own way. You definitely have the yin and yang here going on because of the circle here, because of the Wheel of Fortune. And now we got another one. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got an opportunity coming in. A gift is coming. An opportunity, and that's a beginning of a business of some sort or something tangible. Yeah. An opportunity to get you completely on that faith and hope train. Get you out of lack, each other out of lack. I'm getting you out of some type of poverty, some type of lack of maybe resources or money. You would be taking them out of lack of heart space. And I'm talking about lack of love. Feeling loved, knowing how to be loved, knowing how to be vulnerable in a trusting way, knowing how to open up the heart chakra completely to another. Because somebody was really grounded and easy to give out their love and show affection, while the other ones use their head. And maybe did not feel comfortable being vulnerable. But there's something that you both healed at the same time. You both healed your own things. And now you're about to come together in a very strong way. This whole relationship I'm getting coming back together because I'm getting twin flames, because twin flames always come back around. It's going to be resilient from past mistakes. Take that how it applies. That's what I got. Ugh. The devil-like energy, man, of course there is. Has a plan. There's 2 of Wands again. Something about the world and the lovers. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. But then we got the Ace, 4 of Pentacles here. So let me tell you what I got from this, because a lot fell out, and I just took it all. You both had to go through temptations of going backwards. Test, upon test to see if you've learned a lesson. You make a plan, you see past something, you get past something, the devil has another route to attack. Take out applies. That's just how it is. But then we got the Wheel of Fortune again. Under that strength, there's a turning point here. With some type of partnership, we got the Lovers. Facing the demonic, devil-like energies together. Being able to do this will overcome anything that stands in the way of you coming together. Your energy, and I've been saying this in a lot of my readings lately, when you two come together, you're untouchable. That's why it's been such a profound thing that the devil-like agents, whatever people, blah, 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 the devil places there to get in the way of this partnership from coming together. And I've been saying this for weeks. You both have a strong sense of energy and power in different ways. But when you come together and utilize strengths together, it's like an unstoppable what's the word I'm looking for? Something that can't penetrate. It's like an automatic protection around you two. You both are divine beings here. There's other people that are opposing this because they want your crown. But they can't have your sacred crown of power. You know why? Because they didn't do the inner work. You can't go straight from a caterpillar to a butterfly. You got to do the inner work. You got to have that cocoon, form that chrysalis, form that everything inside there to be able to become a butterfly. They just want to take the butterfly and take it for their own status when not doing the inner work. It doesn't work that way. These are people that watch people grow up and want to take what they've earned. These are people that watch people grow and take what they've been working for without lifting a finger. These are people that want to take. And watch you go through all the hardships. Watch you do all the hard work. Your partner and you have done the inner work. It's time for you to come together. You can't be touched. So there's going to be an untouchable trust, unconditional love, and this resilience of protection is going to be unstoppable, unbreakable, untouchable. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.